Hi, everybody. I'm Karina. I work at Michael's in the marketing department, and I'm here to make this super cute craft stick octopus with you. And this week is the second week of Camp Creatology. So if you haven't joined us, please continue to join us after this. We have so many super cute crafts upcoming in these next few weeks. So I'm going to dive right into what supplies we'll need for this. So here we have the Creatology craft case, which is super awesome because it has everything that you'll need for today's craft. But of course, there are small components in here that you might already have at home. But if you don't, this makes it super easy. So let's go right into it. I'm going to take this off. And I love this because it has some fun project ideas. But I have here, what you'll need is a sheet of foam, this sheet of foam here. It's about 4 inches by 6 inches or so. And you're just gonna need one sheet. So I already have the sheet, the other half of the sheet that I used to create this super cute octopus. So I can use this, but so I can go through all the steps with you. I'm going to go ahead and grab a sheet from here. And this one's purple, but you can make different colored octopus. Here, you've got lots of colors, super bright. And then you're going to need a chenille stem. 4 chenille stems of these, and then one of these. Just a normal one. I'm going to make it a red one. You can make it a purple one so that it kind of blends in. The one I used here is red, but you can't really see it. So you'll also need 4 of these chenille stems. So this pack actually only has 4 of these. So in order for me to make another one, I think I'm going to make cute colors. Maybe a pink, some pink legs, some blue legs, some orange legs. My son would love this because he loves rainbow colors. So there we go. We've got 4 chenille stems with these kind of fuzzy, fun texture right here. And then you're going to cut these in half. So that'll make the 8 legs that you need. So, and then in addition to that, you're going to need some wiggle eyes for his eyes. 1 craft stick. So I'm going to grab 2 eyes. Scissors. Only 1 craft stick. And we have glue in here as well. These are the glitter glues. I'm trying to find there's another glue in here.
Karina, it should be, yes, in that same package.
Just this one. Okay. This guy. So it's along with all the glitter glues. It's right there. You can use any glue that you have, but this kind of makes it really convenient. So I'm going to close this up because I've got everything that I need. Side. We have our legs, fun, colorful rainbow legs, our chenille stem, our foam sheet, our glue, our eyes, our craft stick, and our scissors. So step 1, we're going to cut this foam sheet in half this way, lengthwise. So this actually makes, you can measure it. So it's about 2 inches. Or you can go kind of eyeball it and make it halfway through. So that's about halfway, and I'm just going to cut straight. As straight as I can. And if you have trouble, that's okay. All about having fun. So there we go. I can set this one aside to make another octopus if you'd like later. But there you have that. And then you'll need a chenille stem. So what you're going to do is you're going to try to make a tube out of this like that. See, it's kind of like a cylinder. And the way you're going to attach it, you're not going to use glue here. What you use is you thread a chenille stem through. Because this is so thin right here, you can see it, you can use the end of this chenille stem to poke through. So just like that. Poking it through. All right. And then we're going to make another hole on this corner, but not too close to the corner because you don't want it to tear. And then we're pushing it through. Okay. So you see, I've made the 2 holes. Now I'm going to loop back and push this through. Can't really see. There we go. The second time, through the other layer. Through the other layer of this foam sheet. So what I did before is try to kind of make it through both layers at the same time. And that made it a little simpler. All right, keeps bending. There we go. I heard the little pop. Okay, so now I've got that one through, and now I have to make the last hole right here. You can also do is cut this off here. Cut this long chenille stem. You're not going to need the whole thing. So, and thread that shorter piece through here. So you're going to have the 2 ends that can meet in the middle. I'm just going to be a little patient here, as gentle with your hands. It will poke through. It's just, you got to make sure the wire a little bit exposed so you can poke it through. There it is. It's coming through. Okay, so now let's bring that together. And how I'm just trying to secure it on the inside, twist it together. Kind of join the 2 pieces together on the inside. So I'll show you in a minute. So I just kind of squeeze them together, honestly. I didn't even have to twist because it's a little difficult to twist from the inside. So I just kind of squeeze them, and because the chenille stem is like a wire, it helps kind of hold it together. So I'm going to show you kind of inside what that looks like. and then what it looks like on the outside. So there we go. We have our octopus body. Now, here are my colorful legs. And all you have to do with these are you fold them in half, you cut them, so you make your 8 legs. I'm gonna grab my scissors. One, two. 3, 4. And we don't need this, so I'm going to put that aside. 5, 6. I'd love to see what colors of octopus you all will make. 7, 8. And then you can thread these legs through the foam here. So you just poke a hole. It could be from the inside out, from the outside in. Go. Goodness.
Karina, you're slightly out of frame. Will you hold it? There we go.
Here we go. I'm sorry. I was trying to kind of get more leverage. There we go. Okay. It's poked through. So then you can kind of bend the leg and play with it once you have them all in. So there's one. We'll do another one a little closer. I'm going to alternate different colors this I do. All right, so we're going to poke. There we go. That one was a little easier. And then I'm going to do green. And then slowly poke. Poke through. And then just kind of squeeze at the bottom. You don't even need to twist it too much. All right, now blue. Again, you poke from the inside or the outside, whatever works for you. Poke it through the foam. And this is a really thin piece of foam. So this foam sheet makes it easy to poke it through. You just do it gently, so you don't want to force it too much because I think that's where it gets a little difficult. Then here's an orange. Oh, my son's gonna love this. He loves all the different colors, just like anything that's multicolored. All right, now pink. Poke. There we go. All right, now green. And blue. Oops. My octopus legs are touching my camera. All right, so, and then you can adjust the legs however you like. Have some legs going down, have some legs going up. however you'd like. So you know octopus legs go everywhere. So here we have the octopus body, and we want to add some eyes to it, and we can add some wiggle eyes and some craft stick to play with it. So this is the final result again. So the craft stick attached to the body kind of helps you hold it and play with it. And you can always add a smile to it. It looks like this one's missing a smile. All right, so let's add the wiggle eyes. Grab this. Glue. Just a dot of glue. And press down. And one more. Craft stick piece, you can use this glue as well, or you can always have a parent use a hot glue gun for you to help if you want it to dry faster. So for this one, I used a hot glue gun to make things faster, but I'm going to use this glue right here. So just add a generous amount. And we're going to flip that in and try to attach it to the inside of the body and just kind of hold it down. And then we're going to give it a minute to dry. But I'm going to grab a marker so we can add a little smile to it. Let's see. And have this silver one. This will be nice. It's still drying, so I'm going to hold it down while I draw. And paint pens might work really well here too. I think I have a paint pen over here, but I don't know what color. I like this. You see him? So cute. Oh my goodness. All right. And I would love to see your creation. So if you could share it with us, have your parents share your creation. And you can make a crab, you can make lots of different creatures using the same kind of idea. But a jellyfish would be really cute. Make a pink jellyfish or a rainbow jellyfish. I know there are hundreds of different kinds of jellyfish, so you can always do a little research and learn about sea creatures and octopus. So here's our final dried octopus. He's all one color. And here's my fun octopus for today. Just let it dry, and then you can play with it with all your friends. Thank you so much for crafting with me and crafting with Michaels. I hope you continue to attend some of our Camp Creatology classes. If you don't get the chance to sign up, feel free to check out our videos that we have of older online classes.